Let's go to the season 2. Let's actually see what season 2 has to offer. Season 2, aside from the great animation, at the crest of the cloud sea, spire rises like songs. Okay, let's just ignore what the game tries to tell us that has no value. So we have season 1 and we're starting season 2. At the beginning, a brand new set of game modes, development, and unlocking worthy rewards. Each season is lasting for 8 weeks, and after it concludes, there will be a break before the next season. Pretty much, they stop it after each season. During the season, can enhance their CP by upgrading season levels and skills. Okay. Celestial Tournament is the core feature. Join the seasonal event to earn, as usual, the abundance of rewards. Let's claim this first. Alright, so as soon as we enter into Season 2, we will see our current level, which is level 1, and we have something that looks like a daily login. Let's first remove this. Okay, we skipped the Novice guide. Let's claim the daily login. What are we actually claiming? The Celestial Essence. Alright, let's claim. And this gives us the ability to upgrade our, let's call it ship. Let's do one upgrade. So now it's at level 2, season boost. Alright, so the boosts are gonna increase our HP and attack. Okay, and at advanced levels we can increase more attributes of our heroes, and then the moral field gets an increase eventually. The season pass, if we actually fill it up, time remaining 34 days, and I guess we need to top up to get the premium pass and more. So we're gonna go through this, gather some points. We're in the normal pass. We get pretty much shitty rewards as usual, but there is the 6-star Universal Stigmata Selection Pack, so that's actually good. And as the more we advance with more points, we actually get the T3 Divine Stone. 100% I need that. And the Enlightenment Rune. The more we advance, there is an S plus Hero Selection card. Now it's getting much better. And then another one, 6 stars. And another rune and another. Alright, the rewards are actually very good. What you would expect, the best rewards that the game has to offer. Season skills, sanction, and other skills are available that can be activated. Alright, let's go back. We have the season store as well, and we're gonna be exchanging with Celestial Coins, TMT store, and we're gonna be exchanging here from Tactical Masters Tournament Metal. Season Pass, we checked on that, and the Season Honor. Maintenance of the ranking, so you can see it later. We have our season bag, shitty, and the season calendar, the usual. R&B center for our ship celestial body upgrade. Alright, let's get started with actually what can we do after all of this. So we have the first trial, and then the celestial tournament, the alien nest, tactical masters tournament, and another realm. Let's enter here. Alright, so we have different stages with different rewards. The first one is shitty as usual, 3 stars. S plus faction hero selection card. Okay, it's nice. 6 stars, stigmata, and S plus hero, another relic, faction selection. Relics card and more, 1 relics card. And then S plus star spirit selection card. Nice, we can finally upgrade that spirit we have. That's shitty also. Everything's shitty today in the game. Hybrid Nexus. Commander, you haven't participated in the season. Here's a reward for you to catch up. Thank you for the reward because I haven't played the first season. Alright, so I guess it's gonna follow the same cycle of fight. Let's fight mode, and we have different stages that we need to pass. This is similar to xwar, but the stages, wow, 50 stages. Okay, it's gonna be one of those speed runs. Let's deploy and see what we can do. So looking at basic levels of 350 at this stage and 162. So let's deploy our heroes and actually see what we will be able to do in something like this. Let's just deploy the majority of the heroes we can entrust to butcher them. And then let's skip directly. We're not gonna watch. Okay, so after winning, we get 3 stars, gem, and Star Leap Crystal. Minted from the Crystal Realm, can be used to upgrade season skills. So this is what we're gonna be using to upgrade our season skills. Alright, let's go into the second battle. And then the third battle. You kind of get the gesture, so I'm gonna stop and come back. Alright, so we got to stage 5, and this is gonna be the first reward, which is gonna be a small pile of gold. Each 5 stages, the reward changes because it's gonna be a stronger hero, a stronger enemy. As you can see, they've upgraded. Okay, and they're more powerful with a higher level. Alright, let's come back after we reach the highest stage we can actually achieve. And I guess the more your heroes are built stronger, the better you will actually be able to compete and advance in this mode. Let's take a spin. I did notice something interesting. While you're playing this mode, you can just click on next level instead of exiting and then fight, while the option to skip automatically is already selected, which does help in speeding you up across the stages, so you actually don't need to go outside and then click again and then enter into the stage. So we got to the first point of being blocked by an enemy. Level stage 18. Okay, so we collected the box, or actually the box rewards, and we're stuck at level 18, or xwar 18, or stage 18 in this mode. Let's actually see what we can do. One thing we can do is actually change our hero selection, change our nice ship, and then give it another go. Again. Okay, too many operations. Please try again later. I think we might have to actually watch this one. Let's first re-change our heroes. Still no. Okay, let's change our ship. Let's change our hero selection. Let's give it a go. Still no. Let me figure it out and come back. Alright, we figured it out, and you kind of need to use Toku, Queen of Desert, Thinker as the main selections. Other selections can be Cyber Ronin and Lucas, Demon of Souls. At least it worked. At least. Alright, let's move to the next one. We're gonna be having issues now, huh? One of the main issues is using the Dimensional Emperor. I see they're trying to make it hard for players. So we're gonna have to keep trying a couple of times, including changing heroes to boost the overall damage that we're actually doing to the enemy. Probably we'll be able to eventually advance more if we select better selections of heroes. So yeah, as soon as you reach 17, 18, there's a massive change in the hero selection, which makes it a little bit more difficult, especially if you're starting the game and you need to level up more. Alright, let me figure it out and come. Alright, so I finally figured it out, and unfortunately I had to do a very distinct selection in my case that actually helped, and this is actually the selection I used. I put Einstein and Houston. The two actually made a difference, once paired in this format. Alright, so at least we're able to pause the 19. Let's see if we can pause the 20. And again, we go into the cycle of you need to try a couple of times. Pretty much this is the lineup I used and the spaceship. Alright, so we got to 20. And the challenge actually comes from the selection of heroes that they add. Interestingly, it's not easy. It's not easy actually. Alright, still okay. Until now we've reached stage 22, which is good for a first time go about it. This is one of the worst heroes they can add, the Dimensional Emperor, and of course they can add other heroes to make it even more difficult. Alright, let me carry on and come back. Alright, for now The maximum we can reach is stage 23. There's also references for lineups you can actually use. It's not going the best, unfortunately, in my case. I think I need to develop more my heroes, also for the sake of time and for moving along in other things that are available. We're gonna stop there. An upgrade can be actually beneficial, I guess, for us. So let's upgrade, and another upgrade, and one more upgrade, and let's just keep upgrading until we take the season pass and we become much stronger. I think the upgrades actually will benefit in advancing because of the additional attack and the additional fixed HP. So without the upgrades, we will suffer. Let's actually look at how far we've went through the season pass. Not bad for just one attempt. Let's keep on upgrading and see how much we can reach. Additional fixed attack and additional fixed HP and energy burst. I guess all of this, all these upgrades are actually what will help us to be able to pass the stages. We keep getting additional fixed HP and additional attack, and also unlocking some of the nice, very cool skills we're gonna be needing for this mode. So until now, we've reached the 2800 range, which is still okay for the first attempt. Let's look at the season skills. Is it upgradable? It is upgradable. Okay. So we can advance it and unlock it, which will actually benefit our heroes in battle. Nice. Let's advance this one. And this will take it to level 2. Ramps up damage dealt by Bone Gnaw. So level 2, we get an increase, which is good. This is pretty much what we need. Okay, we don't have any extra morale. Each battle consumes team's morale. Let's actually go and see that game mode and see how it is. But first, let's actually see if there's anything else we can actually upgrade. I don't know why it's highlighting red that there is something. No, there isn't. Let's exit. Alright, so the alien nest is the next stage, and I guess it's going to be a battle again, and we need to win. Alright, let's add our heroes. Toku standalone, as you can see, and then the remaining part of the heroes. Right, let's add our spirit deploy, and then let's add our battle spaceship. Let's go through the battle. Start the battle. So it can be done with other players. Okay, nice. Got 5 pieces to get a red one. Okay, let's enter into the second one. And then the third, not enough challenges remaining. So we have a limitation of challenges that can be done per day, I guess, 2 challenges. And we can go up to the maximum 20. Let's see the battle record. We gain the rewards from the record. Team list, none. Assist for you, so we can ask for assistance. That takes us at ranking 0000. Nice. Alright, so that's the first trials. And then the alien nest. Let's go to the R&D. Research and development. Let's upgrade. Another upgrade. And we're almost close to another upgrade of level 40. Nice. Season honor. Ongoing. The alien nest. Let's claim. The celestial tournament points. That's good. More on the celestial tournaments point. And the trial points. So it has rewards here included. Nice. So we can advance and get some good rewards. The rating reward still to be upgraded, celestial tournament, and so on. I guess that's the majority of what it has to offer. Please wait for the next tournament. Tactical Masters Tournament. So it's still locked because we didn't actually participate in the previous season. Currently we have Enlightenment Rune and we have Celestial Essence. Okay, I think that's the majority of what is available. Each season lasts for 8 weeks. There will be a break after each season. Players can enhance their overall power and unlock levels and skills. The Celestial Tournament is the core feature. You will battle in multiple level battlefields, conquer territories, gain some good rewards. Yeah, that's the majority of it. And of course, you need to play each season on a day-to-day basis to actually, get the best outcome, get the best rewards. You can see a number of quests that you need to complete, Winter challenges, daily login, complete trade 1, and so on. Alright guys, there isn't that much for us to talk about other than the things you can see here. Of course, all the coins we've been collecting will eventually be able to use to exchange in the season store, and at the same time gain amazing an abundance of rewards all over the place with the R&D center, the alien nest, and of course, when more opens, let me just join a union and try to see if anything more unlocks. Alright, so we unlocked the remaining part because it needs a union. Union briefing, 3 teams, blah blah blah, team rising. Okay, let's go to the Celestial. Ah, that type. Okay. Search. Level 1, level 2, Celestial, and of course, an amazing looking map as usual. Oh, look at that. Let me collect these chests for the sake of collection. They have some good blue diamonds there. Okay, another blue diamond and another one far, far away there. Okay, can we attack? Let's see. It needs to follow also the arrangement of correspondence places. Okay, so the next one should be here. The Christian altar. The Divine Tower, the Divine Tower. Only the Union and Elders can initiate offensive rallies. So we cannot initiate an offensive rally. The caravan is blocked. Let's look at the base construction. Skip the guide. We need to edit our teams, and we have team 1. We need team 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The battlefield promotion, we have battlefield 1, 2, 3, and 4. Level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Celestial store. So we need to participate to actually gain points. Okay. As a caravan robber, we actually need to, send our resources, I guess. Send resources. Let's add the lineup. Let's set off. Initiate the trade. Alright, so the trade that we actually initiated is a caravan type of trade. It will go from one of those, what do you call it, battlefield ruin or a divine tower or something, and then you actually get the coins for doing the trade, and daily, I guess, or each 8 hours you'll be able to do that. You can also plunder the trades or the caravan of others, and the plunder will give you the celestial energy. Let's try to plunder this one. You go into plunder, and then you need to select your team, wish for the best, get your ass handed to you, and then you will be a very, very happy boy. Let's actually see how it might go if we actually go into player versus player. And we actually won and got the celestial energy. So that would be the first plunder. Let's attack the same power level. second plunder. And I guess if you keep attacking the same power level and you could defeat the player, it's gonna be the same. And of course, from what I can see, your heroes don't actually regenerate. You have to wait so you can attack again. Um, for more understanding on what in God's name did they do in this perspective, we go to the gameplay guide. So we have the gameplay, the mode descriptions, the battle rules, and the special rules. Gameplay. Offensive rally is locked, and we don't care when it's locked. Defensive deployment is locked, we don't also care. Commanders can search for celestial guards near ally cities and defeat them. So there is, let's call it a tower, alright? You are attacking it. You get a reward for attacking it, and when you're attacked, you get a reward for defending your tower. Simplified pretty much. There's an offense and defense cycle that's followed, and the celestial cities or the celestial fortresses you hold give you points across the time while you're playing the mode. Okay, each season will last 14 days. You have to register, prepare, and then the battlefield. As you can see more on the details in front of you, participation requires the Union reaching 600 Union activities. The battle rules. Minimum qualified for deployment is the awakening of your heroes. So if you have Immortal Awakening or the last level of Awakening, you can have a number of teams. So you have the defense and the team morals. Not a lot of things that we would care about. The attack rules, you can initiate three rallies per day, and your union leader is the one who's going to be doing that. You can relocate your team. Don't care. The morality, each team has separate moral. Increase your season level for a higher ranking. The moral will help you just in having more power, I guess. You need to enter the Celestial Tournament Battlefield team info to update. So if your heroes get upgraded, you need to actually update by re-adding them. You can conquer all cities except for the Union base. Each Union can share one of the rewards. It will accumulate each day, so you gain points, participation, and the Celestial Guards and the first chest scenario. So what actually are you supposed to do aside from that nice looking map? We are the green. The enemy is the rest, or actually the purple. There is also the simplified mode. Yeah, look at that. We're green, they're purple. What do we need to do? We need to find them on the map. Okay. Search for a corresponding one. And of course, the union chairman and elders, they're the ones who's going to do the rally. So we have nothing to do there. We'll just do the trade, and you can do one per day. And after that, you can attack directly the celestial whatever you're gonna call it, which has a player by actually going to the battlefield scenario. Again, to show the battlefield scenario that we just saw, still a little bit new. You would select one of these. All right. Rethinking and reclarification. Aside from the battles that we did, actually one of the things you can do is select the Celestial Guard, level 1, level 2, click on search. All right, you're gonna see a pop-up of small looking enemies. You need to defeat them and challenge them. Okay, so let's go. And we're gonna add our heroes and we're gonna enter into the battle. It's a little bit of a confusing mode, so I'm gonna do a separate video again explaining it. But the purpose, of course, is to take more towers and defeat the enemy. Alright, and then you would go into the next battle. And the next one. And you have a max of 5 actually per day. So the search, go to the search, find the Celestial Guard, destroy the Celestial Guard. Another one, the last one. Beautiful. can be found near level 4, so there is more celestial guards in level. So that's stage 1. Defeat the celestial guard. Stage 2. Send the caravan out once per day. Stage 3. Plunder other people's caravans. The enemy, the other union. Limited also, and how many times you can do it. Final stage 5. Actually, wait for your elders and union chairman to actually initiate a rally and attack. That's the majority of what we're actually going to be doing, and the points that we gained can actually help us to upgrade the base construction during the mode itself. So the more you actually plunder, the more you'll be able to contribute. Based on your contribution, you'll actually gain the lovely abundance of rewards that you can actually see there. You can edit your teams, add multiple teams, join the different fields, go to the Celestial store, which I think will take time for us to actually gain the coins, exchange for the different items available in the store. It's a fun game, it's a fun mode, not that much actually that you're required to do. Once you get the hang of it, it's much easier. You can always read the gameplay guide. The city earnings. Let's claim actually. No claimable. So it generates at a specific time per day, and then you can claim it and I guess use it. You can check your battle records, upgrade your base construction, edit your teams, and then exchange in the Celestial store. Search for the Celestial Guard and defeat them. Trade the caravan, and then after your trade, you can plunder other people's caravans, initiated plunder, and the assembly itself. Wait for the chairman and the elders to initiate a rally. Once a rally starts, you have a specific time, as you can see, after 13 hours from now. You need to join that rally, and the daily rewards, of course, all of it you're gonna be getting. That's the majority of what we can see when it comes to the Celestial Tournament. The Tactical Masters Tournament is I didn't really register. I'm considered not registered for it. So next season, and of course more additions, more ability to upgrade, and all this will actually benefit us once we're actually more advanced in this mode or this mini version game. Let's see if the power actually makes any difference. Yep, it does make a difference, and that helps us to cross level 23. So the more we actually play the mode and become stronger, the more we'll be able to advance easier throughout the trial. That's actually very good for a first time playthrough in one day. That gets us to 27. Yeah, I keep forgetting. You don't need to do that. Just click on next level, battle. Next level, battle. And we've hit a rock point of being stopped. This might require a couple of attempts, but I think because of the boosts we've got, yep, we can do it. Next. Yeah, I got used to so much of Galaxy Wanted automatically clicking out. Alright, let's try again. No. No. One last time. For now, at least. Let's remove this. Let's add Einstein. It's actually very close and us winning, but it might require a change in the lineup. Let's try again. It's okay. For now, we'll leave it at this stage, and we got another one. To the R&D center we go. And we can unlock another upgraded level, I believe. Alright, let's see. What other heroes? Yeah, let's unlock this one. We need to activate it. Okay, let's activate. We're gonna activate it separately per hero. Wow, that's something. Okay, let's activate it for Toku. Let's activate it for Forest Dancer. Let's activate, what else? Where's Lucas? Yep, let's activate it for Lucas. And let's activate it for Thinker. I guess the more we activate, the better and stronger the hero will be. Let's upgrade more. Another season pass filled up to the max. Okay, nice. So our heroes should be stronger. Okay, time to claim another one. We finally got additional Celestial Tournament points. Okay, let's see. Did it make a difference? Yep, it does make a difference. Next level. You can pretty much understand the cycle of going back and forth for upgrades and then trying again, and then you get stuck again, which is the usual thing that happens in the game. And then you try again, and then you power up a little bit more, and it keeps on going like that until you're actually strong enough to beat the level. At this stage, we've reached 36, 37, which means we're very close to level 40 or trial 40. And the max available for this is 50. So we're close to actually finally finishing it, but we might need additional gameplay to actually power up more. All right, let's stop there. Well, hopefully you got a little bit of a taste or an idea of what the season actually has to offer. Definitely more videos are needed, smaller chunk videos to explain different things because it's so much. It's so much. In general, you can see this is a speedy, kinda speedy, because if you stuck on how many things are available, oh my god. Oh my god, look, so many different things, but it's still very simple. I do notice that everything we've did actually increased our overall power during the season. You can see the difference, 144 versus 173. So the boost actually is beneficial during the season and while you're playing the season, of course. It doesn't affect anything else outside of that. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And do leave a like and a comment and a subscription. It does help the channel. Now, for the question of where is the link for the game? The link in the game for the game on different platforms will be in the description section. Do check it out. And do let me know if you have any comments or suggestions on what we should do in the game. Right, thank you so much and have a great day ahead.